Hi everybody, just checking in with you. This is a message especially today for caregivers, anyone feeling overwhelmed in life and sort of like they're tempted to just roll up into a ball on their couch and retreat from everything. That's how I was feeling this week. Some caregiver, really what it is, it's like little traumas, even though they're not emergency situations, but they're like emotional hits. And I think only when people are in the situation do they really get it. I looked up online if such a thing can just make you feel unmotivated and drained, and even just getting yelled at supposedly spikes cortisol and adrenaline, and it could take a few days or a week to kind of have your body the biologically re-regulate itself, it seems. Although I do believe that with God's help and the power of the body, mind, spirit connection, maybe we could do that faster. Actually, I'm sure we can. But I just wanted to say that for anyone out there who's dealing with caregiving, especially, or any kind of overwhelm, maybe you like what I did today to try to get past that is I pushed myself, even though it's a beautiful day outside, but I still have to push myself to go out. It's nice weather. I'm doing the walking, the movement, getting outside. Even Abraham Hicks in a new lecture I saw online, even they say that getting outside is like most of the time the answer to lifting your mood compared to being inside. Of course, movement, etc., is what I'm talking about. So I'm doing my walking. And I also saw online that Eckhart Tolle was saying that, that comfort thing, people looking for comfort doesn't really make us grow. And body, mind, and spirit, I guess. And he was saying, even like if you haven't been doing any kind of exercising, at first it feels uncomfortable to get back to it, to do the walking or whatever. But it's like once you get past the discomfort, then that finally generates the energy and motivation that you needed to do the exercise or whatever the challenging situation is. And once you get past that sluggishness, then you wind up generating the energy that you kind of felt you needed to do that activity all along. But it's like you have to get over that little bump of pushing yourself out of that lethargy, that lethargic, unmotivated spot. And I guess like people would with a bike or something years ago, they'd run holding the bike and then jump on, or like with a what do you call that, like a merry-go-round type thing in the kids park. You'd have to run with it first to get it going, and then once you get it going, the momentum will take you the rest of the way and makes it easier. You feel more energized, and then things are more fun. So that's sort of the message for today. It is better getting in the sun, etc. So let's see, this isn't a long video. It's in between the long and the short, so this is a medium. Anyway, if you're having challenges as a caregiver or anyone who's feeling very overwhelmed lately, know that I understand. With God, all good things are possible. And sometimes you just had a bad day or a tough week, and you have to ride that out till you feel a little bit more motivated again. But of course, movement, prayers, meditation, lifting your mood in any way actually is what the last thing I want to mention is what the Abe Hicks lecture, the current one, was about. It was like the whole half, the last half of the lecture was about do whatever you can to lift your mood. That actually was the theme for the whole half of the second half of the lecture. She's like, people are having trouble because their mood, their emotions are going up and down all day long. It's so scattered that they're not getting the full benefits of the positive manifestations of allowing those positive blessings into their lives, because people they're not regulating their mood enough to be a little bit more on a positive, even keel. And it's because they have their focus scattered on so many, I guess, negative things and worries and fears, more than focusing on good things, quote unquote, things that bring joy and pleasure and awe, gratitude, appreciation. And when we do more of that and get the scales tipped more in that focus, looking at the good stuff and totally getting our minds off of whatever the quote unquote problem was. Don't even try to look at it more positively yet until you feel better with your mood, thinking about other things that are totally easy to feel good about, like music or, cute little toddlers or animals, whatever. And then once you feel better, focusing longer on those good things, those things that more easily make you feel better, then you could kind of look back at the challenging situation you had, and you'll have the clarity and the God-inspired solutions that you wanted all along. So it's that in-between time, right? Between getting the motivation back, the energy back, the mood back, get back to a positive center. And with God, all good things are possible, and a positive focus. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.